let me ask you something right off the bat. What's the weakest link in your own health? I mean, really think about it. Is it your diet? Maybe your stress levels, or something you haven't even thought of? Just hold that thought for a minute. Okay, so let's dive right into our big idea for today, what we're calling the chain of life.
So, imagine this. Your life, medically speaking, isn't just a bunch of separate parts. It's one single connected chain. And every single link in that chain is one of your vital systems. Your heart is a link, your lungs are another, then you've got your liver, your kidneys, you get the idea. Each one is absolutely crucial for the strength of the whole thing.
Now, just like a real metal chain that's been left out in the rain, as we go through life, these links, they can start to erode. They can get weaker because of our lifestyle choices, our genetics, or, just the simple passage of time.
So what happens when that erosion goes a little too far, when one of those links gets really, really thin? Well, that's when a medical crisis hits. That's when things get serious.
And this is where things get tricky, right? Because as one link gets weaker and weaker, it becomes the glaringly obvious point of failure. Medical professionals can often see it coming, and suddenly, all the focus, all the attention goes to that one single vulnerable spot.
Okay, let's use a real-world example to see what this looks like. Picture somebody coming into the emergency room, they're having a stroke. All of a sudden, they've lost all the strength on one side of their body. So, in our chain metaphor, the brain link has just snapped. A tiny blood clot has completely blocked the blood flow, and it's causing this catastrophic system failure. This isn't just a problem, it's a full-blown, life-or-death emergency.
And this, right here, is where modern medicine is nothing short of miraculous. But as we're about to see, saving that one single link can come at a pretty steep cost to the rest of the chain.
For a stroke patient like this, doctors have to act incredibly fast. They give them a really powerful clot-busting drug, usually something called TPA or TNK. You can think of it like a super strong biological drain cleaner for your blood vessels. Its one and only job is to blast that clot to pieces and get the blood flowing again. And it has to do it right now.
But, and this is a huge but, there's a massive trade-off. This drug is an absolute lifesaver. It can literally reverse the effects of a stroke and save that brain link. The problem is, it's so powerful it can't tell the difference between a bad clot causing the stroke and a good clot that might be, say, stopping you from bleeding somewhere else. So you're saving one link, but you're potentially putting all the other links at risk. And this really gets at a basic truth in medicine. There's just no such thing as a magic bullet. Every powerful drug, every major intervention, it all comes with this delicate balance of benefits versus risks.
Okay, so if the emergency fix is this intense, high-stakes gamble, it kind of makes you wonder, right? Is there a better way? And that brings us to a huge shift in thinking, moving away from just reacting and toward actual prevention.
I mean, what if the entire game wasn't about frantically trying to weld a link back together after it snaps? What if you could prevent that link from ever getting close to its breaking point at all?
This is a total game changer in how we think about health. The real goal, the ultimate goal, isn't just to fix the weakest link. It's to build a chain that's so strong, so solid, that you never even have to worry about which link might break first. The whole question just becomes irrelevant.
So how do we actually do that? How do we build that stronger chain? Well, that brings us to a simple but incredibly powerful formula. And the answer, believe it or not, comes down to one single number: 8. You see, there are 8 fundamental pillars of health. And here's the most important part. These aren't just targeted fixes for one little problem. They don't just patch up the heart link or the lung link. No, these are lifestyle choices that strengthen the entire chain all at once from end to end. So let's walk through this formula together. It all starts with N for nutrition. I mean, the actual fuel you're putting in your body. Then we have E for exercise. You got to move to stay strong. W is for water, the most basic, fundamental element for your health. S is for sunlight, so essential for life. T stands for temperance, which is really just about moderation in all things. And A is for fresh air. So simple, but so vital.
And to finish it all off, we add R for rest, because sleep and recovery are when your body actually rebuilds itself. And last but not least, T for trust. Now, this could be trust in your friends, your family, your community, or even just trust in your own body's incredible power to heal.
And when you put all those first letters together, what do you get? You get a powerful idea: new start.
It's literally a formula for a complete and total reset for your health.
So let's bring it all home with this one final thought. Our modern medical system is absolutely incredible at fixing broken links when a crisis hits. But the real power, the power to stop those breaks from ever happening in the first place, that power lies with each and every one of us. So the question is, are you ready to stop worrying about your weakest link and start working on fortifying the entire chain?